Hey everybody, it's Suzanne. This is going to be a hot processed method of making soap. This will be a tea tree soap, and I have my oils already melted in my crock pot. When doing a hot process, the oil temperature and the lye temperature don't have to be so close together, and so it doesn't matter really when you add the lye. The oil can be whatever temperature you want. So I just checked this, and it's like 150 degrees for the oil, and I didn't check the lye, but the lye should be cooler, 105, 104, which is okay. That's fine. When you're doing hot process, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to just give this a quick whirl. And I will add my lye. This is a large recipe. There's 30 ounces of water, 13.5 ounces of lye, and it's 97 ounces for this recipe. So it's gonna make 5 pounds and then some. Alright, so just checking you can see that, and you can. Okay. I've got goat's milk here, turmeric, bentonite clay. They're all infusing in a little bit of oil. Things like this. I've got little cups, and I've got it all measured out. And I'll add that later, you'll see. In this recipe, it's a little bit more expensive to make, but it's for my people that have arthritis. Where am I? Hello, Monday. Okay, they have eczema and psoriasis. This is good for acne. The turmeric is good for acne, which I have. And so, and butters, cocoa butter, mango butter, and shea butter. Ugh, it's Monday morning, and I'm kind of like Monday morning-ish. Alright, so it's a very moisturizing soap. It's got a lot of things in there. Primrose is in here. Goat's milk, clay, tea tree will be in the essential oil, tea tree, lavender, black cumin, sandalwood. Those are all a mix that I put together. And so this is starting to trace. You can see where it goes. You can see where, well, a little bit more would be good. if I was making a hot process soap, I wouldn't get it this far. But this, boy, I am all mixed up today. If I was making a cold process soap, I wouldn't blend it this thick. But with this being hot process, I want it to be a little thicker like this. It's a nice trace. Okay, you can see the trailings. You can, everywhere that it drips, you can see that really nice. So that's when you can want to stop. Now I'm going to cover it. I bought this at the Goodwill. It didn't have a cover with it, but for something like this, that's perfect because you don't really need to have a cover with it. So it was like $3. It works for me. I do apologize for acting like it's Monday morning, which it is, but goodness. Alright, so that's what you want to do. Cover it tightly like that. Alright, I will come back when this is ready for the next step. What I'm looking for is the corners, and the crock pot has been on low all this time. I even melted the oils on low. It's still on low. So what you'll see here are the corners start to curl up and kind of raise like bread. And then you'll see the all the way around, you'll see where it's like spoonified already. Saponified, whatever, however you say that. Anyway, in the center will be a little bit whiter, but you'll see all that later. I'll turn this back on, I'll come back, and I'll see you in a bit. Okay, I'm just going to let you see how this is doing. The corners came up. This is what it's supposed to do. I did have to put a little X in there for the heat to escape through the center because it's like hot in the center. So but you'll see this here is like white, and then this here is saponified, so you can see the difference. You don't want to go too far away from this. I haven't left this area. I've been working on another soap, and keep your eye on this as it'll raise and it can bubble over and get away from you. It's never happened to me, but I've heard girls tell about don't walk away when you're doing the hot process. Don't walk away and go talk on the phone or things like that. I usually just let the answering machine get my phone when I'm making soap anyway. I really don't want to be bothered when I'm making soap. And anyway, at this point now, the crock pot is still on low, so it's still cooking. And you do this. I love this spatula because it's that hard plastic. This here is about 200 degrees, and that's just a little bit hotter than what I like it. But it'll cool down now that I'm messing with it here. And I'll shut my crock pot off, so there's like no heat here. So when you read the books, I've got like 3 or 4 books that I've had since starting out. They call this all sorts of things. You're supposed to look for custard, mashed potato type looking. It goes through a couple different phases. Actually, a big whisk is really good. This is really good to use too. Alright, so it looks like, I don't know, mashed potatoes? Is that what you're saying? I hear you. You're sitting there saying, mashed potatoes, mashed potatoes. Alright. Put my thing away. Alright, so put the plastic back on. Let it cook a little bit. And I will come back. I promise. Okay, I am ready to play with this a little bit more. And I have the window open today. It got a little cool in here, so I turned the heat back on low on this. So the crock pot is on low. And this has been cooking for about an hour, going towards like hour 15 minutes. And you can see it's changing again. Still 192. That's because I turned the heat back on. Okay. Now, whatever fragrance you're using, this is where you think about what you're using for fragrance. Flash points, so that your soap doesn't lose its smell. This is tea tree oil, it's essential oil. The sandalwood, I'm not sure what the flash point is on that, but it must be okay because I use it all the time. But I forgot what the flash point is. And but anyway, you want to make sure that when you're cooking like this, you know you're going to reach in the 190s, hopefully not 200. 185 is good. That's like a magic number with hot process soap. I don't know why, don't ask me. It's what's out there, recommended stay like 185. Like I said, I'm at 192. That's okay too. Just not much more above that. Alright. Now, this is what I do. Believe it or not, you're never going to believe it, but I do not like to put my tongue and get zapped. I don't know, I just could never get into that. But there's a video out there. I'm not sure the girl's name, but I would give her credit if I could, if I knew her name. So this is 1% phenolphthalein. This is the stuff that they put in all the diet drinks, or diet cookies, or diet gum, or diet whatever. They put phenolphthalein, aka aspartame. Okay. Why do I know all this so well? Well, back a few years ago, first of all, let me finish telling you, I put a few drops on there. If there was any lye present in there, it would turn like a magenta purple kind of a color. There isn't any lye. The lye has been cooked down. This didn't show up any purple. You'd know it as soon when you do it. You just drop some of this phenolphthalein on there, and you'll see mine is nice and clear. And if your lye is still not neutral, you'll see it, because it will be a magenta purple. So my lye, this has cooked hour, 15 minutes, hour and a half, and the lye is in the neutral state now, which is good. This is what you want. Now you shut the crock pot off for real this time. And so what was I saying? I was saying I used to get headaches. I was on a diet, and all the time I'm on a diet. I've been on a diet for 60 years, I think. But anyway, so I want to add the turmeric. I'll get to the phenolphthalein thing. I promise I will. This is turmeric. I don't add this because of the color, but it'll make a nice yellow, however much you use. I add this because of the benefits of it on the skin for acne. Also good for skin eruptions. Some people call it eczema, some psoriasis. Depends why you're getting that. Are you taking other medications? And this is the side effect, and you're getting eczema and psoriasis from that, or other reasons. So anyway, usually people are told to not irritate the skin with chemicals. So a lot of the store-bought soaps have chemicals in, and people find out if they stay away from the chemicals, they don't have the itchiness and the problem with the itchy, dry, scaly part of it all. They still have psoriasis. They probably always will, maybe, but hopefully they won't. Hopefully it'll go away. But there's many reasons why someone would have psoriasis or eczema. So there's many factors there. Anyway, this helps them keep it under control. So as my customers tell me, at least they can sleep at night and they don't wake up itching and things like that. And this helps them. As long, you have to buy soap anyway, and it's good to buy from natural soap made by soapiers like us, and it's good for the skin. So I've got the clay in here, the goat's milk, the oatmeal, the turmeric, the primrose, sandalwood is good. Essential oil is good for skin eruptions. dandruff, dry skin. All right. Now see, you can work with this without gloves on. If you want to put gloves on, that's a good idea. But you can work with it now because the lye is neutral. A good thing why you would wear gloves. It's hot yet, but it's slowly cooling down. We're down to 189. Oh, big deal. Okay, we were at 192. It's really cooling down. It's at 189. All right, that's good. So, right. And this is the tea tree and the sandalwood and the black cumin. Oh, I already put that in. Let's see. Lavender is in here. Lavender and chamomile. A couple of my favorites as far as skin things. When you're having situations with your skin, both of them are said to help calm the nerve endings, the ones that are at the surface of the skin. We have 3 layers of skin, and nerve endings are under the skin. When your skin gets irritated, for whatever is the reason, the nerve endings will send you the message to your brain that you're itching, your skin is dry, itching, it's got problems, it's red, it's infected, inflamed, it's whatever it is. So the lavender essential oils, not fragrance oils, essential oils, the lavender and chamomile are said to help calm those nerves. And so if you're making a soap with chamomile tea, chamomile essential oil, chamomile flowers, that would be a really calming soap for skin. So, alright. Everything is all mixed up really good. And let's see if you can see this. Should I put it here? No, can't do that because of the cord. Alright. Now just have to move this over a little bit. Put this here. Do you know what I'm doing here? And this is a natural soap again. It's not going to have any kind of colors to it. It'll be a little bit on the yellow side because of the turmeric, which is great. I've made a soap similar to this. I called it 3 butters, oatmeal, and honey. And that's exactly what it had in it. Oatmeal, honey, and 3 butters. And I don't think it matters which 3 butters you use, but then when it's all done, after you get it in the mold like this, you take some oatmeal that you've ground it up in your grinder and sprinkle that on the top, and it really looks so cute, like old worldish kind of a soap. And I like making that too. Now this soap will be ready. It doesn't test. There is no acid from the lye. The only thing that has to happen is a little bit of the water has to evaporate. So if this can sit till Christmas, would be really good. And I don't know if you guys can see that, but now I'll just pound it. But see how nice it is to work with. And this is hot process. So I never have a problem, you know, doing the hot process. I like it. I never have a problem doing the cold process. I like that too. For the kids, for special, like I'll even do melt and pour, you know, with the special little cute little molds. I'll even do that. I have a little boy that his mom and dad come in all the time and get him soap. He gets these boils, and he had one on his forehead. He's like 6 years old, and the poor little boy, you could just feel his pain, and he just wanted to get the heck out of the flea market there where they were at. Anyway, the mom said, yeah, he gets them. And they found out it was something in the commercial soaps. So they came back and had said how that one soap that they got from me helped him. And so the mom said, no, you can never stop making this one here, because she says, I'm going to need it because he hasn't had one of those boils, and then when they run out of my soap, he'll get one of those boils. So I think it's the turmeric and the tea tree and the lavender and all that put together, and you can Google all that just to make sure that what I say is alright. As far as I know, it's good. So alright, now let me just lift you up here and bring you over here, because, and I always do that with this camera, but this is really nice to work with, and I just wanted to show you that. So, and you can touch it now. But it is hot, so gloves work good too. Not because of the lye though, just because it's kind of hot. And the other gloves, like the Rubbermaid kind, those are really neat. I don't have any. I kind of go through those like crazy, and they get holes in them. But you can shape it. I hope you can see this, and I hope it's not just my elbow. But let me just pound this a little bit, but I'll take it over here. Alright. So, this will be ready to cut tomorrow. Just a plain old natural soap. And if I missed something, well, I'm sorry. You can just write a comment and I'll answer your comment. So that's that. And the same thing with this little one. These will be the odd shaped bars, but that's what it looks like. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a great day.